All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to CAGcast episode number 655. I'm your host, Cheapy here in Long Island, New York. And as always, we're joined by a man who's also started to arrive on people's doorsteps, Wombat. Oh, man. Hold on. Don't stop recording. Not you. Not you. No. Yeah, hold on. Why did that not work? Oh, no. Shh, that's not helping. It's not helping. Not helping. No, they can't hear you, so you're only just annoying me, basically, now. So I can't fix it if you do that. It's not helpful. Not helpful.
Thank you.
I think I fixed it.
Did you fix it? Hey, everybody. Welcome to CAGcast number 655.
No, they heard that part.
As always, I'm joined by a man who
They heard
doesn't
that
know how
part.
to work a computer, Cheapy. How's it going, Cheapy?
Look, we have a lot of new things going on. We have a special guest. As you can see, there's an extra box. That you're the extra box, Ben. That's you. It's a lot of production going on here. I got a new layout. I have the whole workstation in front of me now. Now I have to look at my ugly face. It's very distracting. But we fixed it now.
We fixed it?
Yes.
Just like the economy?
That's not my job. Look, my job was to get this show working within a reasonable amount of time, and every week I pull it off.
No, you did. It took you less than a minute. I think you did a fine job.
Right. Nobody left. Everybody.
Yes. And welcome to our very special guest, Shipwreck. How's it going?
Great to be here. I think
And
this
of
is
course,
my, I don't know, 400th something special guest appearance.
Yes.
Limited.
As always, in
Special
the last
guest star.
chair. Lindsey Buckingham of the CAGcast.
And of course, this big production is all to accommodate Ben Gilbert from Joystick.
That's right, of course.
From Joystick.
The hit video game website. Maybe you've heard of it.
With a Q.
That's right, with a Q. It's not like the French magazine. It's very different.
So, can you tell me, I've heard big things about this Grand Theft Auto. Do you think that's going to be the big seller this holiday season?
I don't. I think it's probably not going to be a big hit. I think you should focus more on the Worms franchise this holiday. It's going to be big. Dirt.
So is that something my kids can play? The Worms.
That's right.
Thanks so much for joining us this week. Come back next week.
When we do
won't.
the holiday gift list.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much for having me. I'm of course here to show off a console, but also because I'd love to see you guys, and I'm happy to see you. I'm happy to be here and talk about whatever. I've been enjoying listening to you guys talk about your lives throughout the pandemic. It's been really I've been listening to you guys for years, so it's been a stable force where you guys talking about your lives and being normal people and getting through it. It's been a way to actually interact with human beings. So let me say that I appreciate that.
You're welcome. I'm sure. Is it confirmed your decision to not have kids? That you feel like you really made the right?
I feel great. I've never felt better about that. Let me tell you. Oh man, to have kids right now. Bless your hearts.
Right.
At least you're not I don't know if it's better that they're older or younger, honestly, in this situation.
It depends. There's a sweet spot age.
12.
And I'll tell you what it isn't. It's not 12.
12-year-old boy is though. 12-year-old boy. Yes.
Maybe. I would say even 9-year-old boy is a pretty good spot. I also think maybe male versus female, but I don't know. I have a male and a female, but I can tell you one is taking this a lot is taking this in a lot more stride than the other.
Right. Sure. Yes. As a 12-year-old boy, I think I would have been just playing a ton of video games and eating a ton of food, and it would have been fine. And I would have been well, I guess I'm home all the time. So be it. But I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
anyway,
thanks for coming on the show. Ben's actually with Business Insider, not with Joystick, in case you
it's true.
You didn't
it's
know
true.
That. And
I get inside business every single day.
Yes. And actually, one of the most frequent requests that we get is to have another white guy come on the show.
That's right.
So I'm really glad that we could.
We needed a
fulfill
little
that.
more diversity.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Come on, can you get another like middle-aged white guy like
Maybe
you know,
from the Northeast.
maybe
It's-
like losing his hair?" Like,
Yeah, it's literally the
Approximately
most
Jewish.
the most brought up thing in the show feedback. Like every week, it's there. It's like, hey, and I'm like, I can't put this on another outline.
Of course. Well, I'm glad to be that role for you.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Mhm.
welcome
And
to
now
the
you've got
show.
a template for 4 people. So there you go.
Yeah, I mean, when Ben actually contacted me, he's like, "Hey, I got this. You know, they sent me an Xbox Series X. You know, I'd like to like if you want to have me, I'll come on the show and I could show it and talk about my experience with it." And I told Ben this earlier. I said, you know, Ben, we're very good friends with Ben, so there's no pressure in having him as a guest. If I completely screw the whole thing up technologically and it doesn't work, and like we have to cancel or whatever, just Ben, like it's no big deal. Like it's not gonna I'm not gonna blow up any like relationship. Ben won't care. He'll just be like, oh, next time maybe.
Exactly.
I'll never speak to you again or something like
That's
that.
right. I would have flipped the table in a rage, but you wouldn't have seen it.
Right. But it was fun to try to make this layout. And I'm doing a new technique this time. So people watching, let me know if the video quality looks better than last time. Because I'm using a whole separate computer. So hopefully that's doing something, because it feels like I'm wasting electricity otherwise.
What second computer are you using?
I'm using my laptop, my Dell laptop that sucks as a DJ's laptop.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm trying
one
to
that
find
might
a use
crash.
for this $800 laptop. So we'll see. Anything going on? I mean, I started going back to Orange Theory because they started charging me again. So I figured
Okay.
I should go because it would be.
How is that? What's that experience like right now?
So that experience is they normally have 30 people in a class, and now they have about 12. Nobody's like close to you, and nobody's using the same workstation in the same workout. They assign you numbers. So
Are you masked up?
Oh
during
yeah,
that?
you're masked up the whole time. Now
Okay.
I didn't do much research in like what kind of mask you should bring, so I have these black cloth masks that look really cool, so I wear those when I just go out. So I wore that for the workout, and I haven't been to an Orange Theory workout since like February, so I'm not really like in the best shape. So after like 20 minutes of just like the lifting weights part, not even like the running or anything, like the mask was very wet, and now it's going up my nose. Like I can't breathe because the mask is wet and covering up all my holes. So I like ran out of the room because I thought I was gonna like pass out. I thought I was gonna pull a shipwreck pee overload, and so I ran outside the classroom, and then the coach came out and she's like, "Oh yeah, you should probably not use that type of mask." And I was like,
What type of mask
probably
should
good.
you use?
like a surgical mask is the best.
Okay. I just got my gym started charging me again, and I was thinking about going.
Right. So for the second half, I mean, I was very out of shape, so it wasn't a great experience at all. But with the surgical mask, at least I could do it and feel like I was going to die. But it's
Surgical.
not great. Like it's a lot less fun doing that with a mask on. I got to be honest. It really is. It's doable, but it's not. You know, it's just like another fucking thing. Like it's already very unpleasant to like run a lot and sweat all over the place. You know what
But
I'm
Orange
saying?
Theory is like pretty intense workouts, right?
Yeah, I burned 960 calories in the last workout.
That's like a
It's like a,
steak.
it's like a half hour of ping pong.
No, that's an hour. That's like an hour and 20 minutes of ping pong. Of me. Yeah, I'm over 200 pounds, so you know, it's all relative to your weight.
Right.
The Orange Theory coach, when she saw I burned like that many calories, she's like, I got to do like 3 workouts to burn that many calories. So I'm gonna try. Meanwhile, I'm so sore. I've been sore for like since I started going. Basically, the last time I went was Monday. Today's Wednesday. I'm still sore. So I got to play ping pong tomorrow. So I better get better. Anyway,
Is tomorrow a streamed ping pong game?
no, that is not. That is not. And then then I'm going again next week. I actually have like a meeting / ping pong. That's not going to be streamed either.
What does that mean?
I'm having a
Like
meeting
an entanglement?
with somebody, like a business meeting / ping pong.
Okay. What
You know,
business
like
do
in
you
an
mean?
80s movie, Ben, you ever see a movie from the 80s where they're playing racquetball?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's how you know that's
Yeah.
the bad guy. 'Cause he's playing
Wait,
racquetball
who's the
during a
bad guy?
business
Me or
meeting.
the other guy?
That's Cheapy.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the clarification.
No
It's
problem.
it's a good place to have a meeting. You can rent out. It's like renting out a meeting room that for cheap, but it's also has a ping pong table in it, and it's really nice and big. Like you can't rent out a room in Manhattan for $40 for 2 hours. That's
Not a nice room anyway.
and that's like has a bathroom, ping pong table, all private, just for 2 people.
Sure.
It's
Depends on
not-
what you're trying to get into, of course.
It's all glass around you, out leading onto the street level, so everybody.
I'm making
it.
prostitution jokes here, Chief. You're missing.
Yeah, I know.
Going right
people are
past you.
People are gonna look. They're not gonna. I'm not gonna have sex inside the ping pod.
Understood.
See.
Understood.
But you could bring the curtains down. So what day are we going? Then?
Nice.
Now that you know that you can bring the curtains down. Anyway, I like ping pong. What are you gonna do?
We know.
I know. Should we do show feedback? Anything else going on?
I mean, I know.
Where's
I'm
that
trying to
Xbox already? Bring that fucking Xbox out.
It's over here. It's near me.
I was gonna say I don't think I have anything going on in my life.
Do you have an
so-
Xbox Series X, Wombat?
No, because for some reason they didn't send me one. But whatever.
Disgusting.
How do you get
It's
on that
gross.
list?
It is.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
How do you get on that list?
I think it's like something to do with like a decade-ish of writing about video games, and then
That's
they're like,
not true because
okay.
I've seen some people who were sent one who.
Okay, go like who? Call them out.
No, I'm not
True.
doing that because I'm not that kind of person. But it's like, hey, I'm just as unfamous as that person. Where's my stupid Xbox? Really, I would have just said Ben. I'm just as unfamous as Ben. Where's my Xbox?
Let me.
I would argue more famous than me.
See,
But Wombat,
More
let me
than
ask you
followers.
this very
I'm the
important
infamous
question.
El Guapo.
Wombat, let me ask you this very important question. Did you actually
Yes.
ask anybody for an
I
Xbox?
asked absolutely nobody.
Not a one. Not a
Do
single
you
person.
think these people who you saw on Twitter with Xboxes, do you think that they possibly might have asked somebody
Look,
for an
I didn't
Xbox?
say I was gonna work for this.
So you just
Or
wanted to
do any
come up-
content based around.
No,
it.
I'm not going to. No, there's no. I just said, where is mine?
Right.
And then my wife said, why are you talking to me? It's been 9 months. Get the hell out of my house.
Right. So
Mhm.
yeah, I think you have to. I would imagine that the people that the influencers that you saw with Xboxes probably reached out to somebody and said, "Hey, by the way, here's my address in case you're sending out Xbox." At least that much. Like, would they even know where to send?
I'll
an
do a
Xbox?
blast tweet out to everybody.
No, that's
I'll
not what
tag-
they do. I'm sure they did not do that.
I'm going to tweet everyone.
Wombat.
Right.
Right.
Wombat.
I
Yes.
didn't catch a lot of their tweets when they were sending out tweets asking for Xboxes.
I'm going to
Right.
do that
You
after
don't
this. I'm
do
going to be
that.
like, hey,
Listen.
hey, Aaron Greenberg, where's my
They love that. No, they
The
love
best
that.
thing
What are you
to do
talking
on
about,
that-
Cheapy? They love it
where's
when you do that.
my
Yeah.
free Xbox?
Just at message Phil Spencer directly.
You want to?
I would
do
love a
that
free
every time
Xbox.
they post something, even if it's not like about that at all. Like just every time they post anything, they're posting about a sports game.
Or not, or
Definitely.
even just
Yeah.
something unrelated, like, "Wow, I can't believe that debate tonight." I was like, "Well, there's no debate that everyone loves free Xboxes."
Hashtag Xbox
Hashtag
2020.
Xbox for Wombat. Hey guys out there in the chat room, don't forget to use hashtag for Wombat.
If you sent an email to Major Nelson and said, "Hey, I think it would be fun if you sent me an Xbox. I'll follow your rules and whatnot," I'm pretty sure you would get an Xbox.
Pretty sure.
Pretty
I don't
sure.
have his email address, but yeah, I'm sure. It would
I
go.
have his email address.
I bet you
think-
could Google his email
I
address.
think
Probably-
it's.
probably.
I have his special email address.
I bet it's Larry.lastname@Microsoft.com.
It goes right to his toilet,
Just like that.
right
That's
on the
right.
screen on his toilet, on one of his several Toto washlets.
Nice.
I bet he reads all of his emails.
He does.
Definitely.
I could write him an email right now, and he would respond back by
During
end
the
of
show. During the show,
Yeah.
probably.
So
Yeah,
why
even though
don't you?
it's-
Why don't? No, I think you should do that.
Even
I think
though
you
it's-
should shoot him an email right now and say, "Hey, we're doing a live show right now. We're just wondering, can we get an Xbox?"
See, if I was Howard Stern, I
Mhm.
would do something like that. But he doesn't seem happy to me.
Howard?
Yeah. He seems wealthy, but not happy. Doing
I
like-
didn't
and
mean an
that's
Xbox for you, though. I meant an Xbox for me.
I get it. I get the bit. And
For me,
I get
and
it.
and it's well established. I'm not happy. So I
Right.
don't understand where you're going.
All right, let me open up Gmail and see what happens if I type in major. Like,
Okay.
see what various email addresses show up.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, this computer is so slow. It's still loading up Gmail. Okay,
That's
still.
insanity to me.
I mean,
I
it's
can't
still loading it.
stop
Still
the
loading it.
insanity.
There we go.
Well, you
Crumple
gave
that
it your best
computer up and
shot.
Throw it in the gun.
I'm out of ideas, actually. I waited 4 seconds. I mean, what do you want from me? Major didn't pull up anything. Let's try Larry. I have a lot of. Oh yeah, here's one. Yeah, we got it all, baby. Free Xbox for Wombat? Question mark.
Free Xbox for Wombat? Question mark. Hey, dude.
No.
Hey,
this is
buddy.
Lame. This is lame. Wombat. What are you gonna do with it? Here's the thing, Wombat.
What am I gonna do with it? I'm gonna play video games. What do you do with an Xbox?
I know, but then don't you feel
I'm
like
gonna
you're...
sit on it.
Isn't it worth it just to spend the $500 and then not have
No.
to deal with?
No,
Think about it.
what?
Think about like
basking in the glory of my free appliance.
nothing's free, really, Ben. Is it?
It's true. It
He's
comes
got a
with-
free Xbox. Do you feel like how do you feel about your free Xbox? Do you have to give that back, by the way?
If they asked for it.
Are they going to ask for it?
No.
No,
Right.
they never
Definitely not.
asked for them.
No.
No.
No, they will not ask for it. But that said, if they did ask for it, I would give it back to them. But it's not really mine. Like, I had a Steam account at a previous publication I worked at, which gave me access to everything on Steam. It was the most amazing thing. It's like a golden
Yeah, I
ticket.
know about those.
And
I've heard
it's-
about those.
There's like 15 of
unicorn
them. It's
accounts.
crazy. It's like getting one is like finding a unicorn. And when I left that publication, I had to give it back, and that was
Right.
that, and it's gone. And like that just is. And
Can't
but
you just
also like
remember the password.
they changed it. It's all they
Oh.
reassign it to a new email. It's a whole thing. But
Would Business
anyway,
Insider buy you an Xbox?
yeah, for sure.
They would get you one anyway.
Yeah, but then
So-
they would take it back if I left Business Insider.
Right. So it really makes no difference to you if you get a free Xbox. You're getting one anyway from somewhere.
Somehow
Right.
I find it. I still wind up with no free Xbox. You see
It's
where
true.
the problem in here?
It's true.
So
The inherent problem here is
yes,
I still wind up with no free Xbox, and I still have all these medical bills I have to pay.
yes.
So you see, I'm sort of like in this weird zone.
Right. We have one box here on the bottom that it's raining free Xboxes. And then there's one box here where there's no Xboxes at all. I'd rather be in Ben's box, I'm thinking.
Definitely, it's good. It's good. It's
Right.
okay. But that said, like you said, there's no free Xboxes. Like, I'm gonna be writing about this for, I don't know, years. I assume years. I don't know.
And I will be doing it like once a week. It'll be like, yeah, I was playing the game on my Xbox.
Oh, you have a reason. You have an argument to make.
It was smooth like a baby's ass starting that thing up. That's what they want to hear, right? That's how they
Oh.
want it to be described.
We're going to hear about that later. Ben's going to talk about his Xbox experience. But there's rules about what we can show and talk about, right? Or just show.
Explicit rules about what I can. Yeah. So I can only talk about some of the stuff you've read about already, right? So like backwards compatibility, load times,
The dick hole.
and I can kind of talk around it. Did you say the dick hole?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can talk
Dick
about that. Anyway, so sorry, the dick hole threw me way off. There's a visual embargo as well, though, for the box itself, where like I can only have 30 seconds of video.
We can only see it for 30 seconds during
Now,
this
did
entire
yours
show.
come in the actual retail packaging, or okay?
It did.
Oh. Wombat,
so it was
did you
like
catch that,
sealed in the
Wombat?
plastic.
Did you catch
Yes.
that Ben can only show the actual console for 30 seconds during this entire broadcast?
That's fine. I'm used to good things only lasting 30 seconds.
What
I will not dignify that with a response.